All right, we're gonna jump right back into it. As you can see, this is my vinyl tag, and this is gonna be my vinyl tag 2022, talking about all the records that I got in 2021. All right, and shout out to Dylan at Noble Records. He's the one I got the idea from. I've been stepping for a little while now. Love the channel. All right, let's get started. First one is favorite album purchased in 2021. Reoccurring things you're gonna see here, and that would have to be Wolf Alice. And I only got 13 minutes to run through 20 of these questions, so I'm gonna do it like a speed run. 1, Wolf Alice. Moving on. Number 2, show the record you spent most on in 2021. So for a few of these, I have like a little caveat. I'm probably cheating. I'm gonna use like 1 or 2 of these more than once. And why not? Because I feel like they just fit the category. So this is the record that I spent the most on, and you're definitely gonna see this again. For those of you who know, you're probably losing your mind. This is Flatbush Zombies, a 3001 A Laced Odyssey, and this is the limited edition version that comes in bright pink and the extra songs and whatnot. The fact that I got this on vinyl, I'm ecstatic. I love that. I waited so long for it. As soon as I saw it up on the site, I had to get it. So yes, that's my number 2. Number 3. Album by the first person you saw live. Now, this is not the very first person that I saw live, but this is the first person that I saw live when I started to go into shows in like my later years and like my later teens. So yeah, and that'd be Mac DeMarco, my guy. I saw him and I saw his opening act, which I loved, a guy named Delicate Steve. If you want to hear some weird shit, check him out. Number 4, show a record from a brand new artist or band that you got in 2021. And this isn't brand new, but it's somewhat brand new to me. And I'm also going to use this for the next question, which is album in the shrink. Question number 5, simply because I've never actually played this. I never actually opened it. I only put it in my little sleeve just to protect it. This is Sea Cycles, and I actually got this a little while back. This is called Ground and Air, and it comes on like a nice little rustic vinyl color. Yeah, they're not brand new from my knowledge, but they're brand new to me. I was kind of sleeping on them for a little while, but yeah, that's my like 4 and 5. Number 6 is concept album. Now, this is a soft concept album, but if you know, you know, and most of you should know. This album isn't for everybody. This is Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly. This is not for everybody, I know that. It's a hard listen, but it's an amazing album. And yeah, this is, if I had to choose a concept album, it would have to be this one. Next up, let's see. Show a record that you love, but you haven't given much love to lately. I'm gonna have to give that title or that one to Mermonte, and this is called Audiorama. I love this record. It's like a French indie rock, folk rock kind of vibe, dance pop a little bit. It's a little bit everywhere. I love it. Heavy on the instruments, heavy on the members. Check them out. Mermonte, Audiorama. Next up is 8, live album. Show a live album. That would have to be, I'll go to Seguir Rose. I don't have much live albums, but this one's fire. And there's 3 of them in here. This is Seguir Rose, Inni. And that's my live album. This is on clear vinyl. Next up, album from a different continent. So another cop out. I gotta go with one of my favorites, and that is Seguir Rose. Keep it short and sweet. Seguir Rose. This is Untitled, or parentheses, whatever. Next up, number 10. Show the most out of your comfort zone record you got in the past year. Now, this is one of those weird ones for me because in the past year, I haven't gotten anything that's like too outside of my comfort zone because I do listen to a lot of music. So I'm just gonna choose this one. It's the closest that I would say fits that bill. And this is Steve Pulse. This is Dream House. I actually wasn't feeling this first time listening to it. And then like my second and third time listening to it, it was starting to grow on me. It's definitely on the folk side, slower vibes, but you know, it's growing on me. I kind of like it. I kind of like his voice. At first, it wasn't really grabbing me. Not that it's bad. It just wasn't really impressing me. But after a few listens, I don't know. It's kind of growing on me. We'll see where I go with that. 11, punk or new wave album. Now, I do have one new wave album, but I don't have it with me currently. And that's New Order. I forget the name of the album. Is it Singularity? Something like that. But other than that, I don't have one for that, so I'm skipping that one. 12, jazz album. I'd have to choose. I have a few options for this, but I'm gonna go with The Bass. This is actually a box set, actually. I think there's like, believe it or not, I think there's like 5 records in here, something like that, 6 records in here, all crammed into this small box set. I don't know how they were doing that back in the day, but yeah, The Bass. Features many different jazz artists, so perfect choice for that one. 13 is soundtrack. Let's see. Soundtrack for me would have to be a pretty easy one. Just had to go get it. That is Breakfast Club. This is my favorite movie. As some of you probably know. Got a problem with it? You can fight me. That's fine. I got hands. And yeah, soundtrack. I love it. That's it. That's number 13. 14, album with no writing on the jacket. So, I have many options with this one, but because I haven't shown him too much in the video, I gotta give love to my boy Mac Miller, and he's gonna be number 14. Easy. We're not counting this writing. Don't look at that. But yeah, Mac Miller, Swimming. Lovely album. I could have chose a few of his album covers, but I'm gonna go with this one. All right. What's next up? Number 15, colored vinyl album. That would have to be, once again, I have many, if you see my vinyl collection, once again, the B-roll, I have many colored vinyl from Splatter, Tricolored, Half and Half, whatever. But I like this one a lot. I like the color, and I like this one because of the way that it came out. It's like a rose pink and a white, bright white. And this is from Many Rooms. I'm gonna get all of you familiar with her one by one. This is Many Rooms, her second project, or her second album, I should say. And this is called There Is a Presence Here. Yeah, that's it. Next up, Show Your Pride Dig of 2021. This is what I was talking about with the caveat. I'm going to use something more than once. So, I have to throw this in here again because this is definitely my pride dig. And yeah, Flatbush Zombies, 3001, A Laced Odyssey, as well as Isaiah Rashad, The House is Burning. I bought that well over a year ago, and it still hasn't even shipped yet. So I was kind of putting off this video for a little while because I wanted to wait till a few of my shipments came in, and it's seeming like it's just gonna take too long. So let me just knock it out here. Yeah, this fits the bill. This is my pride dig. I spent the most on it as well. That's why it was also number 2, I believe. Yeah, and yeah, amazing album, amazing presentation. Oh yeah, let me slide this off. For you that don't know. This is the actual album cover. This right here. Very detailed, very detailed. They give you a huge poster of it too. But yeah, it comes in like this little slip mat that you can slip it in, which I thought was super dope as well. Just made me even more happy with my purchase, especially with all the inserts and posters and whatnot. That is in there as well. Yeah, so that would have to fit that bill as well. I think that's number 17. No, that's number 16. So number 17, show a record from a band from the past that you totally bypassed until recently. That would have to be Citizen. Everybody's Going to Heaven. And I like this little cover because you can change out this little picture insert. But I like the eyes. I think it fits it best. Citizen, Everybody's Going to Heaven. Next up, 17, no, did that already. 18, show a box set. Pardon me. This one, as you guys have already seen before, I could have showed the jazz one, but I gotta bring this one back. Failure. 1992 to 1996 box set covering their discography at the time. Amazing pickup, amazing record. I think it's going for a lot now. This is definitely one of my grails. So yeah, but I didn't get it in 2021 exactly. So it was on like the cusp of it. So with that being said, you know, I felt like I had to throw it in there anyway because it is a box set. And let's see what we got next. Show your favorite cover art of 2021, or one that you got that year, and that would have to be Kid Cudi, The Man on Moon 3, the ending of the trilogy, for now at least. And next up would have to be show a record you got as a present or from the vinyl community. And fortunately I did get a gift. It was actually won this. I'm still counting it as a gift. I got this from a YouTuber named Cappy's Very Own. I won this a little while back. So I'm counting it as a gift for the last question, number 20. And that's my vinyl tag. Classic Tupac. Can't go wrong with that one. So yeah, that's my tag. Once again, shout out to Noble Records. Shout out to Dylan. Appreciate you. And yeah, man, tune in for some other stuff that I got going on. I got some visual essays coming out. I'm gonna try and knock one out pretty soon. I don't want to put any date on it because Lord knows how long those things take. And yeah, be easy, man. Drink water. Stay hydrated.